Jessica Van Meter with a look at what we can expect in the coming days.
Yeah, things are going to get very interesting, especially for the lake effect areas. Primary snowbelt in particular, we're going to be looking at you over the next few days here. We've got cold air, really the coldest we've had so far this season. That is going to be settling in. So we have really not had our temperatures dropping below 32 degrees yet for Hopkins. That is going to be the case. So cold air is settling in for everyone. Everyone's going to be cold and breezy, but the main impact is going to be for lake effect snow as we get into Friday. We're going to see this kind of developing tonight and then really taking hold as we go through the day on Friday. We could see some very heavy lake effect snow. We're talking 1 to 2 inches per hour for some of those snowfall rates. That could cause issues with visibility for anyone up there driving. And it could also mean that we get some very high accumulations to add up very quickly across some of those snowbelt areas, particularly looking at I-90 to become very messy as we go through tonight and into tomorrow. Really can't recommend that enough. If you have to drive on I-90, maybe heading out towards Erie or Buffalo, you really want to leave now and get that done before things get rough with the lake effect snow starting tonight and into tomorrow. Really hazardous travel is going to be expected primarily east of Cleveland across those more traditional snow belts. You can download that 3 News weather app and really get an idea of what's going on for those locations if you do have plans to travel in that area, and take a look at the radar and see where things are before you try to head out at all. Right now, we've got just some very minor rain snow mix activity going on. This is a look at I-90 out towards Babbitt. This could look very different by this time tomorrow as far as that snow is concerned. No major travel issues for right now. Anything that we're seeing coming off the lake is very, very minimal. In fact, most of us are dry. We still have plenty of cloud cover out there. Just one little round of kind of some lake effects setting up that's coming in off of the water across areas of Lake County, far northern Geauga County, and even trying to push into areas of Ashtabula County as well. This is really kind of the area that we're going to be targeting for that lake effect snow band. It's going to set up tonight into tomorrow and possibly continue into the weekend. We'll talk more about that potential in just a second, but for right now, this is all coming from the north. We've got a lot of lake effect already ongoing for our friends just off to the north. We can see that coming in off of Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, and Lake Superior. So Lake Erie is up next. We've got colder air that's going to be moving in. We've got that primarily westerly flow. So we're still at 38 degrees for Cleveland right now. 20 is back towards Chicago, Minneapolis, just 11 back towards Bismarck. So that colder air is going to settle in as we get that cold air to move over our still warm lakes. Lake Erie temperature is 51 degrees off of Cleveland. That's quite a change in temperature, and we're going to have a good, mainly westerly wind developing, and that is the exact recipe to get lake effect snow, and potentially a lot of it. National Design Right hour-by-hour forecast. We'll still see the chance for a little bit of minor lake effect mix as we go through the next few hours here. It's going to become more intense as we get into the overnight hours, and that westerly wind really starts to take hold as our temperatures drop for tonight. So many of us dropping back into the 20s tonight. With that westerly wind in place, we will get this lake effect snow band to develop, and this is really going to be our main focus for that lake effect potential tomorrow and even into the weekend. Now with this, we're going to watch that wind direction very closely. It might adjust a little bit as we go through that time period, might push things a little more north or a little more south depending, but the general trajectory of this is that it's coming from west to east, and that would mean that it is largely east of downtown Cleveland and impacting those areas of the primary snow belt, Lake, northern Geauga, Ashtabula counties, where we're really going to be under the gun for kind of the worst of the snow, so to speak. So this is going to continue to be with us really almost all day Friday. Again, could go north a little bit, south a little bit, but that snow is going to be very persistent and very heavy at times. It could have those 1 to 2 inch per hour snowfall rates, and that could definitely cause some issues with visibility on the roads and also accumulations as well. We're going to watch that wind direction very closely Friday night into Saturday. I think we'll still see that lake effect snow lingering early Saturday, especially the further north you are. As we go through the day on Saturday, a couple models pushing this further north towards the lakeshore in Lake Erie, so we'll keep a close eye on that direction. Bottom line is a lot of lake effect snow is coming. Lake snow warnings are in effect for Lake Geauga, Ashtabula County. Winter weather advisory mainly for that northeastern part of Cuyahoga County. Really under the gun for the bullseye for accumulations east of Cleveland, Lake, northern Geauga, Ashtabula County. Could see some local totals over 18 inches with this. So again, where those bands persist Friday and through the weekend, That snow is really going to add up. Rest of your Union Home Mortgage extended forecast. Temperatures continuing in the 20s and 30s. Winter is here to stay, with additional snow chances being pretty abundant in that forecast.